Hello, welcome to this episode of Virtual Nomad. Nearly forgot what I was calling it then. On to GeoDetective. Going to continue with this because I think it's fast becoming my favourite map on the game, just in terms of there being interesting stuff dotted about to talk about. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. 21,870, I believe, is the score to beat. So I need a pretty strong start, which I believe I should get here. Because this looks like the UK. It looks like London, maybe. Yeah, go ahead. London.com. Trafalgar Studio. I'm very happy. Well, not that happy. Let's not get carried away. But yeah, I'm pleased that it's London, but I'm also not pleased because it's going to once again highlight my awful knowledge of London's geography. So it looks very central. So I'm looking for Trafalgar, which, yeah, I realize I should know, but I just don't. Isn't Trafalgar around like? No, it's not as. I couldn't even tell you which side of the river it's on. How embarrassing is that? I'm so embarrassed. Covent Garden, Piccadilly. Yeah, it's around like this kind of area, isn't it? So you've got Mayfair, Oxford Circus, Tottenham Court Road, Leicester Square, Covent Garden. It's got to be round here. All of that stuff is all ringing bells. Yeah, Trafalgar Square there. So where's Trafalgar? Like station or whatever. National Gallery? Is that what that is? Trafalgar Studio. Yeah, but oh right. Um National Portrait Gallery. Unless I see Trafalgar Square. I'm really looking for Trafalgar Studio. Oh, hold on. I saw something. The Lord of the Moon of the Lord Moon of the Mall. Is that what that pub's called? It is the Lord Moon of the Mall. It's a great sounding pub name. So so that pub is to our yeah, and then that would be Trafalgar Theatre, I guess. That studio thing. So I think we're going to be on for a good score here. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be. Well, we're on a bit of double-sided traffic, sort of. It's got to be around about there. Yes, perfect score to kick things off. 5,000. Look at that. 14 yards away. So yeah, it was just there. Lord of the Moon. Thank you, the Lord Moon of the Mall. Yeah, Trafalgar Theatre. Decent, that. That's decent, that is, mate. Okay. This looks interesting. We're driving on the right. It's probably going to be... Oh. Yeah, we're driving on the right. Other than that... Let's try and look at that car. What is that? That's a Toyota. And then, yeah, beyond that, just need to recognize which city I was in, basically. We're in America. I think... I don't know my skylines too well, but is that just New York? Because what was I watching the other day? Oh, there's a film called 21 Bridges. And there's a bridge there, and we're on a bridge here. So I'm thinking New York's probably a good bet. Was that where the film was set? Yeah, it was, because they were in Brooklyn. So there's 21 bridges into and out of Somewhere. Long Island, maybe? Does that check out? Yeah, there's a lot of bridges about. I think it's a safe bet. Let's go by. So, what do we got? The sun's in the south, yeah, so we know it's going to be. So we've got what looks like, if we're going to call that New York City, what's that, Manhattan, which is there, then we're going to be on maybe this bridge here. Long Island. Oh no. Belmont Island. No, that's not actually a bridge, is it? Or is it? Oops, I've clicked there now. Are these bridges? Yes, Williamsburg Bridge. Let's go for that. Whoa! It was Williamsburg Bridge, and if I'd have spent more time to get myself on the right part of the bridge, I could have got another perfecto there. Although it doesn't matter too much. But yeah, I was too much in the middle. But wow. Hey, detective work paid off. And also watching that fairly crap film paid off as well. 21 Bridges. Who'd have thought? Yeah, so it was actually this one there, the Williamsburg Bridge, and it was New York City. Wow, off to a flyer here. It can only go terribly. What do we got? Well, that's good. I can't read that for the life of me. Yep, can't make that out at all, really. So, whoa, what do we got here? Now, these appear to be the flag of Turkey. So, we are probably in Turkey, unless we're at some kind of Turkish market. No, we're in Turkey. Yeah, if we just have a look around. Look around you. Suleimani. That way. Unkapani. And that one. Chevreolu. So we're not far from Havalimani. They have these weird letters in Turkish where it's like, I always assumed it was an I, but it's not because it doesn't have this dot above it. So I don't know what that is. Yeah, look, see, this one's got dots, that one hasn't. And I did notice that the other day and thought it was strange. Because that's where my life's at the moment. So that's probably why I couldn't read that, right? Because, oh no, I can't read it because it's rotating through. Anyway, to the north is a river. Looks like a really nice place, actually. There's a bridge on the horizon. So yeah, there's no doubt that I don't think that's the sea. I think it's a river. If there are indeed, yes, it could be like something like this, I don't think it's Istanbul, but if it were here, then that would make sense. That looks like an appropriately sized body of water. Whereas it's not going to be the Black Sea because look, you can see too much. You can see too much. Chorlu, was that on there? No, I don't think it was. No. Okay, so those are the places we need to be. Istanbul Tisaret University. So maybe it is Istanbul. Whoops, beep. Okay. Yeah, and there is a river actually, isn't there, in Istanbul? So maybe. Look at that, European side. Yeah, I mean, maybe it is. Yeah, I'm feeling more strongly about Istanbul, where I wasn't to begin with. But I'm not gonna. There's a lot of places there, so I would be able to find it. But let's just use our orientation again to really kind of. There's a significant building there. So we're on a bridge, aren't we? We're actually on a bridge, so which is going a north-south direction. So not that, because that's going too much that way, I would say, though it's possible. And that's the same, really. It's going to... Yeah, all these bridges are going in an east-west kind of direction. So I need... What about this? I mean, it really is... It's not quite truly north, so it is on a bit of a wobble. So maybe it's this bridge here. Yes, and there's a. I was about to say yes. There's a mosque there or whatever, but there's probably quite a few dotted about. Let's just go for that. Oh, okay, not a million miles away at all. On for a very good score here. I'll stop touching that. Right, so that's my headphone jack. Yeah, okay. So it was, I guess, in Istanbul. Yeah, it was actually closer to the center than I was giving it credit. Um, yeah, that was the right. So what orientation was our bridge? Was I far off that? Uh, Not far, no. Okay, cool. Another good score there. Yeah, that looks spot on. It looks exactly like it because it is what it is. Okay, on to the next. We're going well so far. Let's capitalize on this momentum. Uh, so my gut straight away was telling me there Israel, and Israel do have the yellow rear number plates. So that would check out. What I need though is some place names. You've got the Dead Sea to the east and Jerusalem to the west. So we're definitely in Israel. Um, God, I'm dumb. There we go. Jerusalem. So the Dead Sea is that one there? No, that's way too big to be the Dead Sea. That's the Med Sea. So the Dead Sea has got to be this one. It is. So if the Dead Sea is to the east and Jerusalem is to the west, then yeah, we could be on this road. Yeah, have we got a road number or something that we can use to? It's relatively flat. So it's a big road that kind of branches off, like a sort of this, like a disting. But I don't think it is that. Could be. No, it looks like that joins onto one big one. So, yeah, I never made it out to this part of Israel. When I went, I just pretty much stayed rooted to Tel Aviv. So none of it is feeling too familiar. It just I'm trying to think. It's a split in the road where one way takes you to Jerusalem, one way takes you to the Dead Sea. It seems so. It's got to be like here by Jericho. Oh, it's got to be this. Is it this split? Yeah, I think so. It was. Wow. I'm having an absolute blinder here. Yeah, 345 yards away, nearly a perfect score again. I was too far down the road. It was right at the junction, so I don't know why I went that far down, but whatever, I'm well on course to beat my high score. Cool. Yeah, happy with that. Israel. I really just need, I think, 2,000 here, so I should get a new high score. The sun appears to be in the south, so we're in the northern hemisphere. Oh God, I'm not liking the look of this. What have we got? What is that? That's a Renault. It's a French car, but I'll be darned if this is France. Oh no. That's nasty. This is nasty. I've not a clue where this is. Oh God. It was all going so well. It was all going so well. And now look at me. Not really sure what constitutes a clue here, GeoDetective. Other than a French car. It looks very dry. And a bit butters. Oh, wow. Not really sure. The only the only thing I have to go off really. Where did I say the sun was? Yeah, it's kind of straight overhead actually. So, oh no. So the sea is the only thing I've got to go off is we've got a mass of land with civilization to the sort of south-ish, heading out to a long thin stretch of road in the north. But I mean, honestly, this could be Europe. If it were Europe, it looks like it would be something like, like this. But nah. What about Tunisia? It's there. I'm trying to think maybe if Tunisia's got a, I'm looking for almost a bit of road that comes from the land over to the, oh, God, that's so frustrating because, yeah, it really was going well. Don't know if I've stressed that enough. Let's go to Greece. Right, come on, Josh. Think. Yellow signs, red background. But Jesus. What I will say is this. It does feel like the sun is more south than it is north, so I'm going to go northern hemisphere. I'm actually kind of leaning. I was going to say Tunisia again, but there's no sort of Arabic feel buildings, really. I can't believe it. I'm going to go for it, though. But then, hang on, I need to figure out where it would... Would it be Turkey again? Is there a long... No, I'm thinking it is Tunisia. Could it be Egypt? Maybe. Right. I don't know is the short answer. But yeah, something like horrible. Oopsie, I've accidentally clicked. I might have to just go there actually, wherever I've just clicked. No, don't do that to yourself. I almost want to go like just over this bit of water here. It's not going to be here, but wow. I was only 61 miles away. Why didn't I see that? Woof. Well, that is a... Hold on, let me zoom out and see why I couldn't see that. It was Tunisia. Holy hell. I thought I was, honestly, as you could hear, I thought had no chance there. But yeah, look, spot on. That's the bit of road that I was looking for. I sort of just went there because I was mindful of the video dragging out, to be honest. But I'm pretty happy with that. So this is going to be a good score. When it first came up, I was like, 61 points, I'm miles away. But no, 61 miles away, 4,663 points. How on earth I've pulled that one out of the bag, I'll never know. But that score is going to take some beating. My word. 24,648. Yeah, look at that for a summary. Couple of relatively straightforward ones in there. We were helped with the Turkish flags. We were helped by the fact that we were clearly in London for that first one. But yeah, the road signs in Israel are quite helpful as well. But that Tunisia one, whew, just at the end there. What a roller coaster. Cool. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Even a quarter of as much as I did. Yeah, I like that. That's good fun. And I shall do that again. I guess I guess now that I've set a score like that, I can start thinking of aiming for a perfect game. 25,000. Who knows? We'll see. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. Glad you could make it to the end. If you did, please like, please subscribe. And I'll see you again next time. Bye bye now.